Hello all and welcome back to Icarus here on Styx, the Savage Survivor playthrough, although soon to be changed from the Savage Survivor because we are moving swiftly onwards with this this series, really enjoying it. We've got myself and Ted here just chilling out, getting ready for our expedition, if you will, our adventure into Vertigo, where we are going to complete this operation all in this episode. So we are currently on, as you can see, Operation Vertigo, and we're doing the scanning part. Now, I have done a little bit of research because I wanted to be a bit more prepared this time round. So as usual, there's 3 scanning locations, each with different mobs coming at you. There's no polar bears from what I have seen. The most difficult ones would be bears, but we can one-shot bears and Ted can take down bears as well. So I'm not overly concerned about this one. It's just a lot of running around, and the name suggests that we shall be building high or have to get quite high to do one of the scanning locations. So the YouTube and the Google and the ChatGPT recommend to bring some ramps as well, and we've got materials needed to craft. We've just got some wheat on the go. We're doing a massive wheat farm, and then we'll do a massive lily farm, and then we'll do a massive reed flower farm as well. So we've got all of our medicinal needs. So that's currently going on. Yes, anyway. It suggested to take the... Well, didn't suggest. It said to take crafting bench with you and 3 items, tree sap, leather and rope to repair a broken laser that you collect. So we could do it all out in the field, and we've got a 2x2 stuff that we can craft up for staying over, so we shouldn't hoffentlich have to come back to the base. We can just stay out, get all of this done, and we bust through just here, and obviously it's a cave region, so we shall see what we can mine up in there, platinum, gold, copper wise, towards the end. So basically that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to try and get those three operations done towards the beginning of the tree, and then move into, I would say, tier 3, tier 4. So that is all coming up. Yeah, awesome. We are all ready. We'll just need to go and grab the food. And as you can see down on the hotbar, I've crafted up some more health tonics because we used them all in the crocodile massacre, and we've got some more strength and stamina ones as well. Hence the crafting of all the... Yeah, we'll just take it all with us. We need a little bit more smoked food as well. No, we don't. That should be fine. And we'll take Ted's... We'll take that much, and then he needs his survival food. He doesn't really need the Arctic one just yet because he is a tusker after all. So we'll take the survival food, put that on, put all the food on Ted because he's got the extra preservation bonus. So we'll take some bits off him. We'll just make sure he's not on lie down. He can be on stay. Right, should have done it all at the same time. He's got 4 slots available, but we could possibly take the wood. Dish, 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 and dish. There we go. Awesome. Let's just sort out inventory. Now, I don't know how much tree sap, rope, leather, but it's not going to be 100. So we should be fine. And there's the crafting bench as well, and we've got enough bits and bobs to craft a shelter so we don't have to go looking for a cave. And that being said, we are now all good to go. That wheat shall be fine. Harvesting up while we're out and about. So the first one is over here. Now for this, we're going to have to go all the way up and around in here. Like I said, lots and lots of travelling, but we want to get this done, so we're just going to fast forward all the travelling. We'll meet you back at each radar location, and anything exciting that comes along we shall bring you back. But I'm not expecting this one to have, like when we fire up the laser, massive cave worms coming at us again. I don't think that's the case with this one, so we're going to head over to that location, and we shall then see you there. I think, where did I say this one? I think this is a normal foresty region, So we'll have some boars, wolves, and the occasional bear, and we shall be skinning them up as much as we can. We have arrived at location number 1, the terraces region, and there's a handy cave right behind us just in case of a weather event or something. Now, what I could have been doing...
This is the place.
Alright, we'll wait.
You know what to do.
What I could have been doing, with all the scanning missions, of course, is putting up some defences. Talk of the devil. And he shall come. A lightning storm. Oh, Jesus, that looks like a bad one. So what we'll do is, before we start, because that's a bad idea, we're going to take some shelter in this cave, wait for that storm to finish, and then we shall start. Now, it's 2:30, so it's taken a long, long time to get here. Storm's finished, a little bit of a forest fire, but that's nothing to be too concerned about. A buffalo over there. Let's get this started. We'll place it down, and then we have a little bit of time, and we'll just buff Ted. It's not. Why isn't it? There we go. There we go. Now he's ready. What are we on? 10%. There's a boar. 150. Ted has now leveled up to level 50. So he is the ultimate tusker here on on sticks. There's another Mr. Boar. What are we on? 23. It's going a little bit quicker than the last one, I think. Oh, a mower. I wasn't expecting a mower. Oh, they're still behind. Those 2 boars, they were coming from everywhere. 38. Jaguar. No, I should have brought my hammer just in case Ted damages the radar. Yes. Look at that. What are we on? Halfway. Jaguar. Boar. I don't know when to jump off and just top his health up. 63. We shall be skinning for the bones. That's a jaguar and a boar. Still all coming from that direction, which is extremely handy. Level 96. Now, I'm not entirely sure how the level system works here. They seem to all have like the same hit points. They don't do much more damage. I don't know. Maybe someone can let me know down in the comments. We're going to have a bear come towards the end. We're on 86. There's something big, I think I just heard. 90%. Alright, let's jump off and do a quick... There we go. It didn't look like a lot, but that would have helped. Oh, there we go. Now, are they going to keep coming until I pick the radar up? I don't know. But we'll grab it now. 93% durability. Okay. Done. What time are we on? 17:02. So what we'll do is we'll skin them up. We'll grab the bone. No, maybe we'll get some bacon as well, but we'll be out for a long time. Oh, mower coming, Teddy. Now these are coming because of all of our animals. Our carcasses. So we're going to sleep through in that cave. And then we'll head to the next region, which is the ice flats. Here is our second location. You can just see it right there in the distance. Now we did carve up all of those animals. So we've got quite a bit of bone. So the next lot, and we got some bacon as well. So the next lot, I think we'll get the leopard head if we come across any leopards, because we can then make...
Now you're going to need to search the area.
Nah, it's already there. Because then we can make the snow leopard bed for Ted as well, which is a Brucey bonus. That's How are you looking? He's still got his food, so he needs his tonics. Just his tonics. Okay, so we'll do that, same as before, when the scanner's down. There we go. What are we going to have? What are we... I hope it's just wolves and leopards. There's a snow leopard. We'll just get in front because they can't come from behind. 172. Look at that. You legend, Ted. Yeah, so they can't come from here unless they can climb up whatever that face is there. 22%, and we've had one. I don't care if they get stuck down there. Might be tempted to go and have a little look. Because Ted's max level. I can't carry any more bones. I'm almost level 60, so it's not much. There's not much point. 33%, which is chilling out. Nothing too exciting about this one. And I can't go down there while the radar's on, because if I leave the radar location, Sol will get angry. I can still only see 2 though. We're over halfway. I think considering the last couple of radars that we've had, and with all those worms, I think this is fair. You know, we've done our dues. We've had a lot of excitement taking down polar bears and wolves. Now we're just having a little bit of a chill. Now I do know the next one as well, the last one, there's nothing comes at all because you're up on a high plateau. So this is rather relaxing, to be perfectly honest. 69% giggity. Oh, no, that's that wolf. Yeah, that's that wolf. Maybe because we haven't taken those down, none else will spawn. And there we have it. Number 2 done. We didn't have anything else to fight. I did skin up the leopard. I thought may as well. And awesome. I really... It was a bit boring, but I did quite enjoy that. The no stress of polar bears coming was quite relaxing, to be fair. Right, where are we now? Scan the dry ridge region. Optional. Travel through the marked cave. Travel through the marked cave. So there, because we're going here. Well, yes, okay. We shall travel through the marked cave to reach here for our final scan. Then I think we have to pick something up here, the laser, fix up the laser, and we're busting through right there. So not too long. And once we've done this operation, we shall have a look to see what else we can do. I think it's that one up there. We need to climb up to put our ramps on. Not overly sure though. It's not overly clear. It just says deploy. Right, what we'll do... What's that? Oh, cougar. What we'll do is we shall deploy the drone and have a look. Very handy. That's quite high as well. And there it is. Yes, so it is on top of this one. It's probably easier to come at it from the other side, perhaps. Now, 20 ramps. I looked at a couple of videos and a couple of bits, and 20 ramps. Everyone said. Hyena. I think I need a hyena head. I've made it up. I've used, as it says, 18 ramps. However, 3 broke as I was trying to get to the very top. So 20 is a good number. Right, we now just have to chill out, let this complete, and then move on to the next bit. We still need the ramps, apparently, so we'll let that go. Yeah, because I think we need the ramps to collect the laser from around this area, and then find a cave to repair it, and then blast through. Then we're going to go home, back to base, get all that bone ground up, basically, and then check out the next operation. Oh, this one's going rapid. Look at that. Maybe because it's higher up. I don't know. Got to get higher. And Le Fin. Aha. And there it is. You can see the plume of smoke, which Sol has just told us we need to build up. Now, it doesn't look as tall as the last one, so maybe we don't need all of the 18 ramps that we've got left. We shall just have to see. Now, I'll have to get back down again. So let's give her a whirl. Let's have a little look around the base, though. See if there's a higher place we can start from. Nah, looks all right around this way. And there we have it. That was much easier. It's a very narrow bit of rampage I've built, but I'm not bringing Ted up, so it's fine. All right, let's grab this broken laser. So we'll just destroy that and grab that.
Looks a little worse for wear. Fixable. Up for repairing bleeding edge tech with nothing but your wits and what you can forage? You better be. It's the only way we move forward. I figure you'll need a crafting bench.
Well, Sol, I have a crafting bench, and I'm pretty sure I've got all the materials. Look at that. I've got all the materials needed to indeed fix it. Now, we only need to find the cave because, foolishly, this game still, you need shelter to put down the bench. I wish they would change that. I get it because of the storms, but also, no. Right, so that's where we bust through. Now, I don't need a cave because we can craft up the our little shelter. So let's just do that quick. There she is. Lovely and sheltered. Shan't bother putting a door on. Now let's put that in here. There's that. Perfect.
Huh. Clever. Seems to have an internal power source.
Mm-hmm.
Now, get that laser on site.
Why couldn't the other one have that? Group 15, my ass. Right, let's just put all of this back on Teddy. And then we'll head over and start destroying that cave. We did have to build very slightly up to this bit, but it wasn't too difficult. We used 9 of our ramps. Now this turns off 3 times, and then you just have to start it again. What time? We're on 6:30 as well, so we'll blast through, and then we'll be heading home in the dark by the look of it. But this doesn't attract anything, and these are all friendly animals.
Worked like a charm. Guess the group is onto something.
Aha. Found it. Bit of a maze in here, I must admit. Let's get this down. And we'll stand back this time, I think. And this, I believe, is it. We bust through, and we've got a lovely passage into the desert for all of our desert needs and any other operations from this moment forward. And also we can get some more gold for all of our gold wire needs. Yeah, we need to activate that
again. You sure about your repair job? Needs a restart.
I think we'll have to do that one more time or two more times. Boom.
Damn. I thought you're done for. Still, it did the job.
Nah, Sol, we're all right.
We can tell Group 15 it wasn't hard to turn their prototype into a bomb. Unless you did repair it right. And it was supposed to do that.
I doubt it.
Never know with the group.
It was fixed with
Best
tree
get back
sap,
to your
Sol.
dropship before they ask for something else.
Alright, let's sleep through the night. We may as well, seeing as we are in a cave. And then we'll meet you back at home base. And home sweet home. And what a beautiful sight it is to come home to. I must say I do enjoy this this very comforting, cozy little base that we've got going on here. And we'll try, like I've said in the past few episodes, we shall try to keep it like this as much as possible. So we'll just pop Ted in there. He hasn't had much of an exertion this time round. So let's get all of our bones in here. Lovely job. And we've got... Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. And we'll go and sort the rest of our inventory out. And put the bees in. We'll store the bees at the minute because we shan't use them unless we are actually farming. Speaking of, we can grab up that wheat. We may as well. And then we can put that in the windmill to get us some flour. There we go. That is all done and dusted. We shall now put some... Yeah, we'll put some lilies in first. That gave us a good... It won't give us much flour, that, but there's wheat fields all over the place, so it's not too much of an issue. But we shall plant up some lilies now. So we only need 8. 8, and they need some water by the look of it. We'll check the compost situation out as well. Let's just go top off our watering can. Like so. Yeah, there we go. One lot watered, all of those. Lovely jubbly. Let's have a look. What's it saying? Inspect. So we've got... fertilized. No, that's from our talents. Yep, so we need to put some fertilizer on. I do love doing the farming like this now on this bit. It's not the most efficient and it's not the most practical, but we're keeping it simply savage. There we go. That should give us a lovely yield of lilies soon enough. Let's just have a beverage. Flour. My head was all over the shop then. You see, it's only 24. But if we keep doing that, you know, each time we log on, we should be all right. Because we've got loads of health concoctions anyway, so it's not like we're in desperate need of it. We'll leave those going then. And let's go and check out this board. We never actually ended up coming back, which was rather handy. So we can just get rid of all of that. Done. Vertigo ticked. Okay, so now I said what we got these 3 because these are just contact device ones. So I'm not sure they're going to be overly difficult, overly challenging. We've got Ricochet, infrasonic relay upgrade. So we could do that one. But then we can't do that, or that. But it will open it up for when we come to do the tier 3, tier 4 stuff. But I did want to finish these and all the bits we can get finished first before heading into more tech. Ricochet.
just came down from on high. We're pushing through to... redacted. Well, data on my personal map marks it as Dusty Barrens. Sounds delightful. Lego.
Okay, so that's going into the desert. Possibly because we've just done Vertigo, that might be a bit simpler for us, because we've done that one. We can't do that one. Or that one. Or that. Or that. Good. I'm just checking out to see which ones we've got available, how many more we've got left. So we've got 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the last one. So we've got 9 left before we need to get that upgrade. And I really would like to try to do those 9 without going too far into tier 4. But these 3 are annoying me because we've gone all the way over here. So let's start with the one over here. Repopulation Kiwi. There we go.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Okay. Now these are the beacons we've put down. So there's 2 spots. We've got head to location Delta, head to location Sigma. Kill wolves or mower. 150. That's optional. We shall of course be doing it because we can get the bones then for more epoxy needs for later on. Okay, so that is where we will be starting next episode. Yes. Kiwi operation. What is it? Open world operation repopulation Kiwi. Let's just put Operation Kiwi on here. Kiwi, and we are heading to the locations. Done. That is next episode. Thank you all for joining in and watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Any tips, as always, please leave below. And we shall be... And make sure, obviously, to hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, all that jazz. And we shall see you next time when we get through. We'll do this... We'll fully complete this operation. And then, depending on how long it takes, we'll try and get through those other 2 smaller ones. Take care all. And as always... Me and Teddy shall see you next time.